I gotta say though, it was Mulrooney's second, his re-election in Canada, where I sat myself down and went, there is something wrong with my belief system, because
Right.
I am constantly being shocked, right? My mantra of, oh, there's no way this could happen, people are smarter than that, was shattered so often that I actively went, okay, rather than how can this happen, started saying to myself, well, how can it not if this exists? So with all of the years of having to like hammer myself, just bash the shit out of myself, negating that idea how this could happen, I'm not kind of left not very happy with where I've gotten to, but at least it's real. Not a very happy place though.
Well, and sort of Donald Trump has pushed the boundaries of like, oh my God, can a president say, oh my God, he just said that. Oh, he just did that. Oh, I guess that's just the new reality now, that it doesn't really matter.
This was all stated in the documentary Jurassic Park when it was asked, we all knew that they could. The question is, should they?
Right.
And this is all we're seeing from the Donald Trump presidency is you shouldn't do that, but I'm gonna. And there's absolutely no class. There's no thought. There's no consideration. There's no conscious effort to even try to appear unbiased and unracist. It's this all has to start from the top.
You know what, though? I'll tell you something though. Like, it was heartbreaking. Like, there were a couple of there was more than one. There was a rash of police shootings during Barack Obama's presidency, and some of them are brutal. Some of them are just horrible. I've actually got the names on my cell phone. I'll put them maybe in a link later, because some of them were just like, an innocent man lying on the ground with his hands up saying, I don't have a gun, and the police officers blowing his brains out. And you realized, oh, so even having a black president means nothing. Yeah. Even having a black president who cares very much about police violence, it means nothing. So then the presidency means nothing. So then the presidency, you don't actually have that much power, which is a bad thing if you're a fan of Barack Obama, but if it's a great thing if you don't like Donald Trump, because ultimately he doesn't have that much power. He thinks he does. He thinks he can shut down Twitter. He thinks he can do all kinds of things, but he doesn't actually have the power to do any of it.
Well, I guess my question is, well, where is the power? What's the future? Where's the hope? Is there hope? I mean, Moody and Lou, you guys both, you have children, right? I mean, it's that generation that's going to inherit this planet, that they're going to inherit these issues. I mean, what do you tell them then?
You know what? Like, honestly, and I know, again, I don't want to sound like the old man on the top of the mountain, but the
I'm
feeling
older than you, Moody.
What?
I'm the oldest one on this show. Shut up.
You think you are. Telling you.
So I'm not the Joey Fatone of this group? Okay.
No.
Oh.
You're not the Joey Fatone. I know you want to be, but you're not.
I'm the Joey Fat one.
That's different. That's totally.
That's a choice.
That's a choice. Stop fat shaming. Stop it. Anyway, so.
No, but the future.
Exactly. But, my point is, like, I honestly feel that humanity is inexorably moving towards a better place. There was a time when I thought there was no way that there'd be peace in Ireland. No way. Not within my lifetime. And there are times when, there are certain, like, oh, there would never be a black president. I remember thinking, oh, not in my lifetime. There's never going to be a black president. And then things happen and you just go, you know what? Like, honestly, and I say this to my daughter, who firmly believes that she's going to witness the end of the world. Like, she's like, well, it's either going to be, you know, the world turns into a zombie apocalypse because of some pandemic, or, you know, we burn ourselves out with the environment or something. But she's like, by the time I'm 30, it's over for the human race. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I remember thinking that about the nuclear bomb. I swear to God, I was like about 12 years old thinking human beings are not smart enough to not kill ourselves with nuclear Armageddon. There's no way. Like, I swear, like, I remember watching films like When the Wind Blows, you know, like some heartbreaking films just about like what happens when the human race just finally dies from nuclear Armageddon. And I just thought, yeah, no, that's kind of our future, because we're not that smart. We're not, you know, there's no way that, like, either we're going to choose war, we're going to choose nuclear war and annihilate ourselves, or it's going to happen by accident. And it almost did.
Yeah.
Like, more than once it almost did.
Where are you at with all this, Lou?
I have hope. I have hope.
That's so cute.
It's true.
You okay? You need a snack?
I'm like kid solar generators and a trimaran. Get both of them working for you, because this is going to go to shit.
Right.
I'm with all the stuff. I do believe that the human race is going to make it. I tell my kid, we're like cockroaches. You're not going to be able to take us all out. My model for the for humanity are those individuals in various countries who work the rice fields, who are farming goats, who can live on a handful of rice, maybe raw, maybe cooked in some really fucking dirty water. Those are where we come from, and that has always been the strongest representation of the species for me. We will make it. Millions of us will die. It's like, and whether it's nukes or not, we will make it. We will be reduced to or brought back to a certain state, but we're too evil not to make it. So
yeah,
it's not hope for me. It's just, we're going to make it.